So I asked, y'all answered. Welcome to the chaos that is my life. So about a month or two ago, I reached out to a bunch of businesses all over the United States to go see if I could go find a job somewhere in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, kind of all over the place. And I ended up with a photography job at Rapid Images with Kevin in Colorado. They primarily do whitewater rafting photography in the summer, and in the winter they do snowmobile photos. So yeah, it was supposed to be March, I think, is when I was supposed to more or less kind of be looking at getting brought on into the summer program. And a couple days ago, I reached out to Kevin just to like keep my name in his brain of like, I still want to go up there and still want to work for him. So shot him a message on Facebook, and he said that they had 2 of their full-timers leaving the position and going back home. So if I wanted, I could come up sooner. So here I am in a mad scramble trying to finish most of the stuff up that I wanted to do, both to the car, to the trailer. I have to finish it up now I want to finish it up in the next 2 weeks. My goal is to leave the 25th, so from today we have 12 days. 12 days to do a lot of work. I've been slowly getting some parts in here and there for the car, and I've been working on the trailer while I'm waiting for stuff for the car, and while I wait for the trailer, I keep jumping back onto the car. It's just been this constant battle going back and forth, but nonetheless, I guess now's the time, as good as any, to finish it up. So here we go. So here inside the car, you can see I've got one of the Rome 105 liter boxes. I primarily keep all of my food in that. And then over here I've got the SnoMaster 42. That's what keeps all beer and cold food cold. So what I'm currently working on is to build a slide for that. The fridge is sitting on a Timbo Tusk, which is real nice. Pulls out. And under that, just below, I have a cutting board with a custom board that one of my best friends that makes some amazing guitars, he made this especially just for me. It's so beautiful. But the goal is now to build something for the Rome box so that it also will slide out. I wanted to do this whole little shelf so that way I could still access the food and whatnot and still be able to put stuff both on top of the fridge as well as on top of the Rome box. So I'm currently about halfway, and my measurements were just a little off and I ran out of a little material. So about a week and a half ago I placed an order for some more extruded aluminum so that way I can finish building the platform across and tie it up together. And then I've got another piece of aluminum plate which sits on top of the fridge to keep it separated and protected. And at least that will more or less finish up the back half of the Subaru. There's still some more stuff that's going on under the floor, but that's going to be another project for another day. One of the cool things about the extruded aluminum is not only is it super straight, but you don't need a special saw blade or anything to cut it. It does help, but I just have the stock Milwaukee, I think it's a wood blade on here, but you just chop nice and slow. It works out perfect. we go. Nice even pattern. Just duplicate to the other side. It seems to look good. Sorry about the lighting. It's getting closer to the evening now and the sun's coming crazy. But this is a good chance where you can actually see this little alignment tool that I 3D printed. I don't know if anybody ends up doing anything like this and needs the files or needs them printed, just leave a comment below and I can print one out and mail it to you or something. We can figure something out. But these guys just snap onto the extruded aluminum and it doesn't allow for any play side to side, because these, there is a little bit, so it just slides right in and that takes care of the play such that you can actually bolt it straight and it does not move. This little things like this, when you're doing extruded aluminum and there's a little play here and a little play there, it ends up being a big thing in the end. So I think something like this is going to be crucial if you want to do something like this at home. But I digress. So eventually when I get to the point of the final assembly, I'm going to end up Loctiting all this stuff, because last thing I want is driving down some washboard road and these things start rattling loose or coming undone. I'm probably going to like red Loctite everything, but this should be good enough for the test fit, and yeah, let's get it in the car. Alright, well that pretty much wraps up the install for today. I've got a few more small little things that I need to do to drill some extra holes to really cinch this thing closed, so that way it's nice and press fit. I also don't want it to make any kind of rattling, and right now that knee piece that I cut right in here is not bolted to this plate, which is going to tie this whole thing in together. So I just need to drill those two holes, which will pinch this piece to the inside piece that we cut, and all of this is all real nice. There's a few small things I still need to do. There's some bolt holes that it's going to be, you're probably not even going to see that, but there's one bolt down there which is kind of keeping this up just a pinch, but nonetheless we'll tie it all in together, and it'll probably be good enough to take with me. That wraps up today. We have 11 days to finish getting ready. See you next time.